Om Gam Ganpataye Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Nama, Tasmai Sai Namo Nama. Om Sairam, my dear Sai family. I just received a question. It's 10:20 a.m., January 8th, and I like to show you how Baba answers all the questions. One of the devotee asked me the following question. The question was, here we go. This is the question. She said, when you get a problem, so she's asking me, and there is no option, and then we go ask Baba for financial problems or marriage relationship, and many people says that, we should not go to God and ask for anything. God knows what's best. And still, so she, the devotee saying that she finds herself in the same scenario, crisis, and the devotee feels like, guilty for doing this. So she's asking me a question, is this a selfish? Are we doing are we being selfish, or is this part of human nature? So I had to answer her that, as soon as I get time off, because I was working, I will answer her question. So I told her at 10:08 a.m., right at, what did I tell you, 10:20? Yes, 10:20 a.m., Baba showed me Bhagwat Geeta verse, chapter 7, and verse number 19. So chapter 7, canto 19. And what this will answer. So here we go. After many births of spiritual practice, one who is endowed with knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing to be all that is. Such a great soul is indeed very rare. So, what is this saying? And not only that, but if you look at a little bit further down, what this is explaining is that it is not wrong to ask Bhagwan for help. But then you need to have faith. So is it wrong to go to ask, is it wrong to ask your parents for, help if you're in financial, crisis? No, it's not. But then you need to accept what the answer is coming from Lord. If the answer is you need to wait, then you cannot force Bhagwan, or we cannot bribe him by saying, oh, I will do this, I will do that, to change. He will change our destiny. He knows what's best for us, and he can change our destiny, but we cannot be so desperate about it. We need to go slowly. We cannot just, jump to conclusion that, this is never going to happen, or, my life will never change. No, it's not true. Anything is possible with faith. Now, the question this arises is also, if you look at, as I told you, I was looking at, the 7.19. Furthermore, if you look at Romans, this is the Bible, so Romans 7.19, it says very, exactly what Bhagwat Gita was, Arjuna is asking a question to Krishna. And I will tell you that I want to do what is good, but I don't. I don't want to do what is wrong, but I do it anyway. So Arjun asks the same question in Bhagavad Gita, and I want to say it's chapter 17. And he says that Krishna, who forces men to do evil? Who forces men to do evil? And the answer is, what Krishna says is the following, that it is your kamana, meaning desires. Desires are, Buddha says, if we keep, if you do not have any desire, you will not have to go through the destruction. And in the world what we are living in, it is not possible. What Buddha is saying, to get to that level, we're beginners. We are in like kindergartens, and we can't practice that we are not going to have any desires. Each and every one of us have desires, and each and every one of us are going to go through desire and go through the unfulfillment of desires. It's a routine, but we can do one thing. The thing that we can do is what in Satcharitra Baba says: surrender their desire in the lotus feet of Sri Guru. So it's okay. You go ask for whatever you want from Lord, but be ready to accept the answer, that whatever he's going to give you, because he knows what's good for us. So it's not wrong to ask a question. It's not wrong to ask anything from Lord. You need a financial help, ask. You need if there is any problem in a marriage, ask for help. If there is some, if you have family issues, go ahead and ask for help. It's the best remedy, in fact. Who are we going to go? Rather than, it's better to go to the parents than go to a stranger, meaning to, stress out or not tell anyone, or people might not listen to you. So it's better to go direct to the source. Yeah, go and tell him all your problems. But you need to accept the answer. The answer can be no, and the answer can be yes. Now, it depends on what is good for you, and that's what the answer is going to be. It's not going to be on your desire. The answer does not depend on your desire. The answer will only depend on your welfare. If you are a true devotee, and if you have surrendered to your guru, and then ask anything. Tell him all your goods, all your bads, anything happens in your life. Daily communicate with Lord. Always be connected with Lord. But the thing is that if you want to be connected with Lord, then you need to, we can't just, blabber all whatever we want to say and then not listen to him. We also need to, same thing, be a good listener. So in a good listener skills, what we have to do is we'll accept whatever his decisions are. So I hope this answers your question, that it's not wrong. It's never wrong to to ask from Bhagwan, to ask help from Bhagwan. It's never wrong. In fact, it's the best remedy and best solution. Go to your source, as I told you, and ask. But be ready for the answer. That this is what is good for me, and this is what my Bhagwan is going to do. It's not going to depend on your material desires. If he thinks that it is not in your favor, he will not give it to you. If he thinks that, this you might not like a situation, but he's going to put you in that situation because he thinks that this is good for you. He thinks that this will give you a good experience. He believes that this will mold you in a better, he'll get, you'll be molded in a better shape. This will, cut your karmas, if you're looking from the karmas theory. But again, our Guru is very kind. He is the ocean of mercy. So once we have surrendered ourselves, daily talk to him. Tell all the problems. I usually tell every single thing to Baba. I did this, if I'm doing a project or something, I'll be like, okay, Baba, I am doing this project. I understand this much, but, I'm not understanding, for example, let's say, if I'm working, right? And all of a sudden, I feel like I want to go and watch my WhatsApp to see like Baba's message or something. I want to say a couple of days back, I was doing that. And Baba gave me a message like, don't you need to work? Are you being productive? So basically, he says that to keep everything balanced. Meaning, if we're doing spiritualism has to be balanced, as well as our family life needs to be balanced, as well as our personal life, our professional life, everything needs to be balanced. So, if you read Bhagwat Gita, the main concept of Bhagavad Gita is human, how we can balance our life and our situations. So when there is Bhagwan, there is a Bhagwanji, when Arjun is asking all these questions, the main reason Bhagwan says that if you have a balanced mind, equilibrium, if you are on that equilibrium, you will see both sides equally. So you would see the pain equally, as well as you will see the happiness equally. So that's why what Bhagwan does, what Guru does, is he puts us in that equilibrium, on that equilibrium line. So he aligns us with that equilibrium mindset. And if we are not in that mindset, he will make sure that you are in that mindset. So first, he will make sure that we are all on the right path. We are doing all the righteous things that we're supposed to do. We are practicing all good things. And when we're doing that, then he will show us that there is no good, there is no bad, but it comes very later on the path. It comes. It definitely comes. If you see, Buddha, if you see Krishna ordered Arjun to kill his own family members for sake of dharma. So then we say that, okay, oh my God, that's wrong. Killing your own people, own family members is wrong. Absolutely, it's wrong. But what is the intention behind it? Look at the bigger picture. I know it takes a higher, how do you say that? It takes a higher knowledge and higher perspective for us to actually understand what Bhagavad Gita is really teaching. If one understands Bhagavad Gita, if not just merely reading, but understands, throughout, one will never question life. One will never question any situations they go through. They will, Bhagwan Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, one word, it's called Sthita Pragya, meaning a person will become balanced. That is the main message. One of the main message of Bhagavad Gita is being Sthita Pragna, being balanced, being stable in any situation, and to be able to cope with situations that life puts us in. So we'll talk about more about Bhagavad Gita when Baba, but just now Baba gave me this message for this devotee. So I thought that this might be a really good lesson and good learning for all of us. And so I'm sharing with everyone. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to reach out to me. And per Baba's guidance, will answer as much as I can. Om Sairam, Om Sairam. May Sai bless us all in our spiritual journey. And may Sai teach us how to surrender fully in his lotus feet. Om Sairam, Om Sairam, Om Sairam.